Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here, back to more Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we freed Silph Co after spending actually not as much time there as I thought. I thought we were gonna be there for one more episode. I also thought it was bigger than 11 floors, so that could also be a reason why I thought that. In this episode, we have a couple of gyms that are open to us now. Rather, one of them was always open to us, but I was too scared to face them. The other one just opened up because we beat Team Rocket. But there are also some houses we can go into that we couldn't before because of Team Rocket's stuff. Thank you for writing. I hope to see you soon. Hey, don't look at my letter. Copycat is cute. I'm getting her a Poké doll. There's Pokemon on TV. Looks like it's having fun. I hope so. Damn well hope so. That's right, I forgot. If you get the Copycat a Poké doll, then she will, she'll teach you the move Mimic, which in Gen 1 was a TM. Hello. Hi, you must like Pokemon. No, not me, I asked you. Pardon? You're weird. Quit mimicking, but that's my favorite hobby. Does this still have what I think it does? A game with Mario wearing a bucket on his head. This is a reference to Mario and Wario. It's a rare Pokemon. Oh, it's only a doll. Gee! Pretty mirror, look at me. See how pretty I can be? Guess it's using mirror move. It's a rare Pokemon. Oh, it's only a doll. Oh, can I read the Copycat's computer? My secrets, skill mimicry, hobby collecting dolls. Favorite Pokemon Clefairy. Well, that just so happens to be the Poké doll that you get from this. I don't think Mimic would be very useful, as it does take a turn to set up. Just want to check out more of the houses. Pokemon Trainer Fan Club. Many trainers have scribbled their names on the sign. Brock's the last word on cool. End of story. Now there's a guy who I want to be like. All of us gathered here are fans of Pokemon trainers. The way they look in battle, they are the picture of coolness. Perhaps you will be talked about here too if you keep winning. I think when you become champion, they really like celebrate you. I wonder if I could be a cool trainer one day. I think trainers are so cool when they're battling. Don't you think so too? And then there's nobody up here. Okay. Was this building something else in the original? I don't remember. I only remember like specific buildings that would actually get you stuff. I'm a bit of a thief and a hoarder when it comes down to it. I've already been to Mr. Psychic's house. Okay, I think we've seen everything we can here for the time being. Unless, no, we have. Because I think above the gym is the exit. Okay, cool. Well, no putting it off any longer. Brout, fly me to Fuchsia and let me get poisoned to death. Let me go ahead and heal and, well, actually, it doesn't matter if I heal in here or not. Keep forgetting. Oh yes, I'm the moved leader. I can make a Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? No, thank you. Come again if there are other moves that you'd like forgotten. This guy was a godsend they added in this game. Gen 2 as well. Bill files his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? Safari Zone's warden is old, but he's still very much active. All his teeth are false, though. You met Bill. He's my grandson. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. Really, I can never imagine that as I turn to my complete collection of Nintendo 64 games. Which pales in comparison to Claire's video game collection, which is massive. I'll start with Neko Arc since I have Shadow Ball, and that'll be very useful against a lot of these things. Alright, I think I fought 2 of these trainers. Did I fight you? I did. Gotta fight. Koga's got a level 43 Pokemon, so I'm a touch worried about that. Diddle-doo. I was a magician once upon a time, but I dreamt of becoming a ninja, so I joined this gym. I mean, certainly the sleight of hand tactics can carry over. Juggler Kirk. Neko Arc. Shadow Ball. Na-na. I know there are gonna be explosions happening. To which I'm terrified. But I carry on. I sally forth, I carry on. I'm wondering if maybe I should have fought Sabrina first. Actually, Yeah, if I can keep up with Nekoark's speed, then I should be able to outspeed Sabrina's Alakazam, which is probably her highest level Pokemon. I don't know though, Alakazam is stupid fast. Oh, thinking about tactics for a future gym battle when I should be focusing on the tactics in this one. I'll keep Nekoark out front. I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals. Oh wait, is this the tamer? Yeah. Taking all bets. Is that a hypno wheel or is that a lollipop? Oh, you actually use poison type Pokemon. In my head, I'm just thinking to myself, what kind of freak is this? He's using poison Pokemon in the Poison Gym. Glare. Not great. All right, well, should I, you're getting on my nerves, Chabok. Risen. All right, well, if that's the way you want it, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. She loves to dance. She loves to sing. She loves a lot of things. That was after Screech, good lord. Well, alright. Alright. Oh, every night. Super effective. Super effective. Super effective. Well, you know what's good about this? I realize what's good about this port is, listen, more people need training, so Fritterin. Since this is on the Switch too, I could, if there's ever a point where I need to train off screen, or off recording, then if somebody happens to die, I could just capture it. That works out fantastically. Is it a crying shame? Oh yes. If something were to die, oh yes. It's Arbok again. I'm scared of that Arbok. It's gonna screech at me or bite me. A critical hit. I flinched. Do you ever have that like belief that like you think to yourself, oh my god, if it crits, that means it'll have a higher chance of doing the secondary effect? Fritterin. He's frittering away. Tamer Edgar. Oh, nah! Lee. Let's heal up Risen's paralysis. The paralysis. 5 rare candies. Thinking I probably maybe I should use those before I fight Koga. I think the highest level Pokemon that Blaine has is 45. Do need to consider a few things, though. I'll keep Nekoark out front. If it's a juggler, then they're definitely gonna have Psychic-type Pokemon. Nope, that's a beast. That's a tamer. Which means I'm probably looking at Poison and Ground-type again. Risen. We'll do Risen. Stop right there! The famed invisible walls of Fuchsia Gym have you frustrated? Yeah, they do. Tamer Phil would like to battle. Well, sorry, Phil. How confident am I in the fact that this thing might not have a ground-type move? I'm gonna Ice Beam it. Risks need to be taken for my art. May my art potentially get my Pokemon killed? Maybe. Oh, la 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 la. Intimidate, lower the attack. Well, good thing Risen is all about them special attacks. No trouble. I'm gonna try to paralyze you before you paralyze me with glare. So that way... Oh! But what is this? Fate has dealt me the greatest hand! Or I don't even need to use a paralyze heal! Whoa, you've got this! Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Neko Arc. Since we have a juggler, they're definitely gonna be using psychic types. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from? I don't know. I'm mostly Irish. Banana. Shadow Ball. Z. Wheezing is gonna be an uphill battle. Koga's level 43 Wheezing. Maybe it's 41. Because I was mistaken on Giovanni. He only level 40, Nidoqueen. So maybe Koga has the 41. If it turns out to be 43, I will be scared. Neko Walk, Shadow Ball time. Take down Hypno. He's dead. You're more skilled than I thought. I don't remember all the Pokemon that Koga has. I can't reach that guy. All right, there's Koga. How it'll lead. Just to sort of be a body to absorb, like, any explosions, I say we lead with Fritterin. If I need any more assistance with immunity to poison, because I know he uses with his, I think he's got a Grimer and a Muck, and I know they use Minimize. A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well. Hold on, let me do my best Gundam Tanaka. Very well. I shall show you the true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokemon. For I am Gundam Tanaka, and my 4 Dark Devas 4 Dark Devas shall attack you. Taking all bets. How much you want to bet this thing's gonna explode? Turn 1. It can't poison me. I'm immune to it. Ooh, smokescreen, okay. Now that's some ninja stuff right there. There's Muck. Who's ready for the Minimize battle? Oh, I get the feeling that Brout's gonna be doing a lot of heavy lifting here with moves that can't miss. Okay, yep, we're starting this already then, right? Brout, you're on. Oh my god! I'm never gonna be able to beat this thing. Wish I had haze on something. Alright, it's got Minimize and it's got Acid Armor. So 2 of its moves are probably attacking. I'd imagine it has Sludge. Yep. That did quite a bit, and if that crits, then Brout is dead. Paperweight can definitely tank Sludge. Ooh, it's got Rockhead. If this thing ever learns Double Edge, then I'll probably go for that. I think it does learn Double Edge, but like very, very far down the line. Brout can guarantee hits. Alternatively, I could switch into Dub. And try to surf it to death. I will do... Alright, I know all 4 of its moves. Acid Armor, Sludge, Toxic, and Minimize. Yeah, so this is gonna be how... Oh boy. I gotta spend all this time just doing this. Alright. If that's the case, then Risen is gonna be the best option defensively for this. Can't be poisoned by Toxic. Minimize is not gonna matter, because at some point I will hit this thing. And it uses all special attacks. And Sludge won't do that much damage. I probably listed several things twice there, but... 8 damage. Alright, I guess I just keep mashing Thunderbolt until something hits. Please kill! I would be so grateful, oh mein Gott. Alright, if that's the case, I'm gonna do Flamethrower for the potential burn damage. Ooh. This may go to struggle, folks. I wasn't expecting the entire episode to just be trying to defeat Koga. Alright. Now, does he have a Hyper Potion? And we're back to square one. Alright. No, I'm still good on this one. I don't know how much PP Sludge has. I imagine it's like, it'd be like 15 or 20. Whoo, boy! I'm really glad I have Nidoking. I really am. Alright, well, let's heal. Not only am I gonna heal, but I think I have an X special. I didn't think I was gonna use X items, but this is going to end up being very useful. I'll use the X special, I'll use the X accuracy. That should help out at least a little bit. Traitor, I'm so covered in sludge! And that immediately canceled out the X accuracy. Well, dang. Hey! Just a burn. Just please give them the burn. I like how Koga talks about, like, sleep as a status effect. I don't think any of his Pokemon have sleep. A crit or a burn. One of the two. Neither. Do you have a second Hyper Potion? If you do, I'm going to heal myself first because I know what's going to happen next. I'm running out of flamethrowers. Oh my god, sludge is coming. It's the sludge bomb. Minimize is the worst move I could have to face here. So as long as my moves keep on hitting, it'll be just fine. But I ran out of flamethrowers, so I'm stuck with Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. I'll just keep mashing A until I get too low and I gotta heal again. This has been a very interesting challenge. You know who probably would have known Haze by this point? Vexoria. But Graveler is also my explosion blocker. Alright, if the next Pokemon is coughing, I'm pretty sure that thing's just gonna blow up. So many Pokemon fought against this thing. Alright, Paperweight, you're on. Sludge. Alright, and Rock Slide. This is going interestingly well. Oh my god, this is going fantastically well. I'm still afraid that his lead Pokemon is level 43. Was it just that way in Red, Blue, and Yellow? Nope! Holy cow! Alright, Fritter's got immunity. And his good bulk and defense, and this is what I have to go with. I'm probably gonna get smoke screened in the next century, but I still think this is the way to go. Yes! No toxic for you. Body slam to try to paralyze you. That does a lot, wow. 41 damage. Oh, and the paralysis! But I have used up both of his never mind. Sludge. This final body slam ought to do it. That first one must have been a low roll. Whew. This was one of the ones I was worried the most about. Defeated Koga.
You have proven your worth. Here, take the soul badge.
Hababber got 4,300 for winning.
Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Take this too.
Hababber received TM06 from Koga.
Sealed within that TM lies Toxic. It is a secret technique dating back some 400 years.
Wow, I can't believe they had CDs 400 years ago. Right, Dub! I think Dub will survive to the Pokemon Center. Let me just check to make sure it's just Dub that's poisoned. Yes, okay. What is the, what's the gold and silver version of this gym? It's against, Koga's daughter, Janine. But, like, oh, how did it go again? It was that one of the normal trainers like, all the trainers in there are disguised as Janine, and they'll transform back if you talk to them. I think the invisible walls are also still there. Well, okay. So far, so good. Nekoark, I think, is gonna come in clutch in the next gym. But we also have quite the powerful foe to contend with there. And... alternatively, I could begin making my way to the Seafoam Islands, rather, in order to get some more training in before fighting against, Sabrina. I think I'll fight against the trainers in her gym. Then make my way through towards Seafoam Islands. And then, go back and fight Sabrina once I get to Cinnabar. Did I heal my Pokemon? I did, yes, because otherwise Dub would still be I would like to try to face every gym leader here, and I can't exactly remember how big this area is. I think it's 3x3? I could be wrong, though. Let me check. Yes, okay, so this is right next to the area. It's either 3x3 or 4x4. I'll keep Brown up front for now. And against the channelers, Sabrina is young, but she's also our highly skilled leader. You won't reach her easily. Remember how intimidating the anime made Sabrina, whereas in canon, she's a movie star. Fly. Confusion. Missing. Headbutt. Fly. Water gun. Fly. Ah! Butterfly in the sky, but I can no longer fly. Oh, but I took a look. It's in that book. Reading Rainbow, baby. Still disabled. I'll go with Aerial Ace. If it does at least half, or if it crits, if that's the case, then it would definitely do half. That's mathematics, folks. This, on the other hand, might be a bit more challenging. Why are you not using Pursuit, I might hear some of you saying. Well, Fearo's special attack is terrible, I think. I'll have to check that little number there. Oof! It's actually not that bad. And Slowbro is more defensive than special defensive. You know what? Let's do Pursuit. I've made a horrible mistake. Oh, if that other one critted, then whatever. Whatever. Brout grew to level 38. Player defeated Psychic Cameron. Ugh, down and out. Ugh, down and out. There used to be 2 Pokemon gyms in Saffron. The fighting dojo next door lost its gym status, though. We simply creamed them when we decided to just have one gym. I mean, you kind of had an unfair advantage. Alright, that one went up. Yeah, I definitely don't want to use Risen here, so NecoArc, you and your Shadow Ball are gonna be the star of this attraction. You understand, don't you? That power alone isn't enough to win in the world of Pokemon. There's the type chart, there's specific strategies. There's miming. Miming is like one of the best strategies in Pokemon. Anyway, Shadow Ball. Perish, mime. Kadabra! How would you feel about being Shadow Balled? Na, 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 na. Defeated Psychic Tyron. I don't believe this. Sabrina just wiped out the Karate Master next door. Alright, well, that's their problem, I suppose. Oh my god, I keep I've gone up vertically against the Psychics. All Psychics all the time. That's, WWPSY, the Psy. Coming to you live with all the greatest Psychic hits. Does our unseen power scare you? It should scare you. It should. Keep going with that Shadow Ball. Serve my mildly simple Shadow Ball. Have you ever put a Shadow Ball in your soup? Good eating, Rattler. Slowpoke. Let's switch out to Fritterin. Fritterin. Ha. Can't disable what I haven't used. Body slam, kill the Slowpoke. Who else you got? For me, you got a mime. Oh, you know, this is all part of my master plan. Keep body slamming me, you 1,000-pound cat bear thing. All according to plan. All right, what am I working with here? Oh god, it's just an encore body slam? Mr. Mime, what were you thinking? I'm going to die, Mr. Mime! I'm going to... Reflect does nothing with my meager defense stat! I never foresaw this! I defeated Johan. Where to now? The other side, and another psychic. Fritterin. Saffron Pokemon Gym is famous for training psychics. You want to see Sabrina, don't you? I can tell. You guys trying to like, just think of the guy from the anime who's like doing everything he can to like bend the spoon with his mind. And he does it like a very little bit and everyone's like, did you even do anything? Oh, Fritterin may be slow, but slow bro is slower, bro. Withdraw. The Dark Descent! God, Amnesia was supremely overpowered in Gen 1. Remember when the special stat was both special attack and defense? Oh! How dare you! That's right, I use telepathy to read your mind. I don't want to call bullshit to his face. Next time on Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke, we're going to be continuing on through Sabrina's gym and then making our way down Route 19 and 20 in order to train up a bit more before we fight her. Don't want to get above our highest level Pokemon of 43 though, so we'll see how that training ends up going. See you all next time. Later.
Yeah.